It is quite literally a hard hat zone here at the First Merchants Ballpark Complex. I'm not just wearing this because I had one and I thought it looked cool. They made me put it on to be out here as construction continues in the Cardinal Commitment Campaign. It's phase 2 for First Merchants Ballpark Complex, the softball field and ball diamond, and then the Venderly Football Complex, that is under construction as well. We caught up with the Ball State project architect David Post to guide us on the process of what's been going on, what's left, and where we are right now.
We're building a new concessions, restroom, and press box building. And that's to replace facilities that were installed like from the 1960s. And now we'll be putting a new grandstand, so it'll seat about 650 to 700 people. And in the middle of that grandstands, we're also going to have some chairbacks. And we're going to be building a brand new brick wall to kind of hide the backside of those bleachers to kind of, again, make it look a little more ballparkish, if you will. Well, what we've done here is we've hired an outside architectural firm, and that firm is Moat Park Group. They're out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Start of construction was at the end of our regular season, and then we keep going until August. And so we're pushing to get this done about mid-August.
So this is one part of it. There's a whole bunch of projects going on here.
Yes.
If you look over to our right, you've got softball.
Yeah, softball's going
new
on.
Dugouts and everything.
So at softball, we took out the dugouts, and we're putting in new dugouts. Will actually be very similar to what was done at baseball last year. The softball dugouts didn't even have a bathroom. And also on the multi-use building as well, we're putting in 2 additions on the sides. So if you look at the sides, right now there's like a brick and a big green wedge, if you will. That will go away. And then on one side, we're going to be putting in 2 umpire restrooms. So it's a place for the umpires, not only at softball or at baseball, can go and change and shower up or what have you. And then on the other side will be 2 coaches' restrooms / locker rooms.
The softball, baseball combined in total, what's it give Ball State now? Where's this put it in terms of kind of baseball stadiums, softball stadiums? Because it seems like it's going to be really nice.
We hope it's going to be really nice. We think it'll just make it more attractive to future potential players who want to come to Ball State. I think, as we both know, in college sports, recruiting is the key, and to give our players top of the line facilities that they can both play in, and also the dugouts are their way from home, and other little facilities that can help make the student athlete experience a better one. That's what we're striving to do.
The last one is across the street. Football is getting its new complex.
Yes.
Walk me through what's going on right now with the Venderly Football Complex.
Well, with the Venderly Football Complex, just think of it as it's a combination of team classroom, because right now the current football complex doesn't have a large enough space for all the team to meet. The upper floor, the second floor, will be primarily offices for our football coaching staff. You'll have offensive coaches on one side, defensive coaches on the other. There'll be a nice large conference room so they can all gather, which again is a little lacking in the current facility.
What are we looking at right now? What's going on over there? I saw there's an elevator shaft. I saw that one up first.
We have an elevator shaft, and they're currently what we call swinging steel. They're erecting the various steel components to make the structure of the building. We're hoping to have the steel done probably in about 2 to 3 weeks. And then once they get the steel up, then they can start putting on the exterior of the building. So the brick and the limestone and all the other, and the glass and all the other nice things.
David, appreciate the time. Thanks for coming out here and letting us take a look at this and letting me put a hard hat on.
Oh, no, not a problem.
And as construction continues, we, of course, will keep you updated. In the meantime, from the under construction First Merchants Ballpark Complex, I'm Joel Godet for BallStateSports.com.